Hello, we shall continue solving word problems based on simultaneous linear equations. Today's problem you see, two types of boxes A and B are to be placed in a truck having capacity of 10 tons. When 150 boxes of type A and 100 boxes of type B are loaded in truck, it weighs 10 tons. But when 260 boxes of type A are loaded, it can still accommodate 40 boxes of type B, so that it is fully loaded. Find the weight of each type of box. If you have understood, good. Otherwise, it is suggested that till you understand what the question is, you keep reading. Normally, second or third times definitely you will get what the question is telling about. Now here definitely you have understood that there are two type of boxes. We need to find the weight of each type of box. So again, what will be our assumption? We are going to assume the weight of each type of box. Okay. Total capacity of the truck is 10 tons. Okay. And first condition is telling you that when 150 boxes of type A and 100 boxes of type B are loaded, it weighs 10 tons. Okay, so this will give you equation 1, and you need to think that if you assume the weight of one box, suppose as x, A is x, you need to define its unit also, because together all these 150 boxes of A type and 100 boxes of B types are weighing 10 tons. So definitely weight of the box is not going to be in tons, that will be in kilogram. So when you make the equation, make sure that tons, this unit will be coming in tons, no? Total weight is 10 tons. That you have to remember to convert into kilogram. So what I have to do here, I'll assume the weight of A type of box be x kilogram, B if I suppose as y kilogram, then first equation can be very easily obtained. Here I will write let the weight of A type of box be x kg and B type of box be y kg. Let's make our equation 1, that is from condition 1. Condition 1 is 150 boxes of type A. So what will be the weight of 150 boxes? 150 x. Weight of A type 1 box is x kilogram. How many boxes are there? 150 boxes are there of A type. So what is the total weight caused because of this 150 boxes? 150 x kilogram plus how many boxes? 100 boxes. What we have assumed their weight? Y kilogram. So B type boxes, how much they will weigh? 100 y. And the statement say that when they are loaded in a truck, it weighs 10 tons. So 150x plus 100y is equal to 10 tons. And since I have assumed x and y in kilogram, 10 tons I will require to convert into kilogram. So you must know that 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg. So 10 tons will be multiplied by 1000. Now look at this equation. We are not going to continue with such big numbers. So first step, you simplify. You can divide throughout this equation by 10, right? So what left here is 15, 10 and here is 1000, which can be again simplified by 5. Okay, so I will simplify it by 5 also. 5 3s are 15x plus 5 2s are 10y is equal to, this is 200. 5 2s are 10 into 100, 200. So this is your simplified equation 1. Okay. Now look at the second statement. But when 260 boxes of type A, so what is the number of A type of boxes? 260. When they are loaded, it can still accommodate 40 boxes of type B, so that it is fully loaded. Now fully loaded means what will be the weight here? 10 tons. It will be 10 tons. So the same statement is given, just thoda ghuma ke it is put up over here. What you need to understand, along with this 260 A type of boxes, if you load 40 B type of boxes, again the truck will be fully loaded. That is, the weight of this will be 10 tons. Okay, this statement was given very directly, this was little indirectly. That is the only difference. So you can also make the second equation yourself. 260 A type of boxes, what is their weight? 260x plus 40 B type of boxes, what is their weight? 40y. And again the truck is fully loaded, that means the weight is 10,000 kilogram. How 10,000 has come, you know now. Again throughout you can divide it by 10, right? So if I divide it by 10, okay, 26, 4 and 1000. Again we can simplify it by 2. So 13x, 2y, and what is this? 500. This will give you equation 13x plus 2y is equal to 500. Now see, they are pretty simple equations. Any one of you can solve that. You can suggest also see 2y, 2y. So elimination we will do. Then this is 3x, 13x. You may subtract 2, minus 1, 1 minus 2. It's all up to you. I will not change the sequence. I'm simply I'll do equation 1 minus equation 2. Write down the equation. First equation is 3x plus 2y equals 200. 13x plus 2y is equal to 500. Now you must have understood why I was saying that equation 2 minus 1 would have gone easy for you, right? In case you do not do that, what will happen? For that I have taken this. So subtracting means, remember, again all signs would change here, right? 3 minus 13, remember it is minus 10x only, plus 2y minus 2y gets cancelled. 200 minus 500 will also be what? Minus 300, right? So both sides you can make positive. Single terms they are. X equals 300 upon 10. So the value of x is equal to 30. Weight of A type of box is obtained here. Now put the value of x equal 30 in suppose equation 1. What is equation 1? 3x plus 2y is equal to 200. Substitute the value of x, 3 into 30 plus 2y equals 200. That gives you 90 plus 2y equals 200. 2y is equal to 200 minus 90. What is that? 110. So y equals 110 upon 2. Y is equal to what? 55. Thus we were supposed to find the weight of each type of box. So don't forget to write the answer statement. The weight of A type of box, which we have assumed as x, has come was 30 kilogram, and B type of box, what was assumed? Y, that has come 55 kilogram. I hope you all have understood this. See the next problem. Out of 1900 kilometer, Vishal travelled some distance by bus and some by aeroplane. First statement, is it clear to you? Total distance of 1900 kilometer is being covered, and some part of it was travelled by bus and remaining by aeroplane. Bus travels with average speed of 60 km per hour and average speed of aeroplane is 700 km per hour. Second statement also is clear. This respectively the speed of bus and aeroplane is 60 and 700 km per hour. It takes 5 hours to complete the journey. It takes 5 hours to complete the journey. Means whatever part is covered by bus, time taken there plus time taken by traveling by aeroplane, together the time is 5 hours. Find the distance we shall travel by bus. If the question is still not clear, read it 2-3 times. Okay. Now we have to find the distance he has traveled by bus. So again let us assume that the distance traveled by bus be x kilometer and the distance traveled by aeroplane be say y kilometers. So what will be the total distance traveled by bus and aeroplane is given 1900. So have we got here equation 1? Yes. What will be equation 1? X plus y is equal to 1900 kilometer. I'll just write it down. Let the distance traveled by bus be, I'll write it in short, traveled by bus be x kilometer and by aeroplane be y kilometer. What is the hint here for framing the equation? Total distance is 1900 kilometer. So simple, distance traveled by bus plus distance traveled by aeroplane is equal to 1900, equation number 1. Now further part, their speeds are given. Speed of bus is given, speed of aeroplane is given, and the total time taken by for completing the journey is given 5 hours. So you all may remember a formula. What was that formula? Speed is equal to distance upon time. Okay. Here we are given the speed. We have assumed the distance. So the time we can work out. So total timing is given to us, that is 5 hours. This 5 hours, now understand this all rough working I am doing for you. Okay. We are talking about 5 hours. This 5 hours time is coming how much? Time traveled by bus, time taken by traveling by bus plus time taken when the traveling was done by aeroplane, and this is coming 5 hours. Is this part clear to you? So you need to find the time taken by traveling by bus. Okay. Using this formula, speed is distance upon time. So time is equal to what? Distance upon speed. So how much will be the time taken by bus is distance. How much is the distance traveled by bus? X. And what is the speed of the bus? That we will need to find here. Speed is given 60. Have you understood? This is the time taken when Vishal was travelling by bus. And what will be the time taken? Now you will understand how much is the distance travelled by the plane? Y. And what was the speed of the plane? 700. Okay. Time taken by bus, time taken by travelling by aeroplane, and this is equal to 5 hours. This will give you equation 2. Hope you are clear. So my second equation here is x upon 60 plus y upon 700 is equal to 5. Now again we will try to simplify this. So on simplifying this, and what I will do here, the LCM of 60 and 700 I will be finding. Many of you definitely will be knowing this. Some I know always find these things tricky, difficult, and the first thing what they do, they don't do this. So simple way, LCM everybody has studied. I just wanted to explain it much in detail, so I am showing it to you. 350, right? Again it will go by 2, 15, and it will be 175, sorry. Now not by 3, no? So it will go by 5. 5 3s are 35. Now no common, sorry, 35, no common things here, so 3 1 35, and here what you get, 35, right? So LCM you are finding. And here also another trick I'll tell. Club this number, 2 5s are 10, it is 35, 2s are 70, 7 3s are 21. So 210 multiplied by 10. Those who have not understood, multiply and check yourself. LCM here is 2100. Okay. Now denominator of the first fraction is 60. Yeah. So by what number it should be multiplied in order to get 2100? Look at this part. First remove 60 from that. So remove 2, 3s are 6 into 10, 60. What left here, children? 35. So you need to multiply this by 35. Hence here what you get is 35x. Are you clear? Numbers are big, that does not mean that the method is going to change. And 700 is pretty simple. It is that even if you do not have to go for this part also. 7 3s are 21. So what do you write here is 3y is equal to what? 5. Then you get here 35x plus 3y is equal to 2100 multiplied by 5. Now you cannot do any more simplification. 35x plus 3y is equal to 105 here. This is our equation 2. By any method you can simplify. Now 35x, 3y, x, 3y. So what we will do, equation 1 can be multiplied by 3 and later on it can be subtracted from equation 2. Also you can use substitution method. Substitution method also will make the calculation very easy. Okay. So here I am using elimination. Equation 1 multiplied by 3. If I do, I get 3x plus 3y is equal to 19 3s are 5700, right? This is our say equation 3. And what we are going to do now, equation 3 minus equation 2. Equation 3 to be subtracted from equation 2. This is your equation 2, this is equation 3. We are subtracting, so minus, science will put 35 minus 3, 32x, cancel, is equal to 008,800. X is equal to 4,800 divided by 32 by 16. You can do na, 16 2s are 3s are, so 150. X is equal to what? 150. Now we will stop here only because the question is asking the distance travelled by Vishal by bus. Hence we get the answer, distance travelled by him or by Vishal by bus is 150 kilometers. You can understand, children, that same way you could have found many more things from this question. We could have found the distance travelled by Vishal by aeroplane also. Now since we know the distance, we know the speed of the bus also. So how much time actually was needed by travelling by bus can be found by travelling by aeroplane. So think sometimes solving that how many more questions answer you can find. You frame the question, you get the answer. Read the questions again and again, and then once you are familiar with this pattern, you will never say that word problems are difficult. I also suggest very nice explanation is being given in your textbook, solve problems. Go through them also. Okay.